Every weekend you have only 16 hours of free time and you spend 15 hours 48 minutes deciding what content to watch. Let me solve that problem for you. In 5 to 6 minutes, I will tell you what to watch. Welcome to Swiggy Weekend Watchlist with me, Rajani, where I'll tell you the good shows to watch this weekend and the bad shows you should definitely watch this weekend. This week, our recommendations are about something that's in the air tonight. It's a fever. The cricket fever. Our first recommendation this week is 83 on Netflix. 83 is a movie about the Cricket World Cup of surprise 1983. The Indian team was led by Kapil Dev and Kapil Dev is played by Ranveer Singh.
We here to win.
To win the World Cup.
What as we here for?
Ranveer as usual did a great job in the film, but what I liked even more is that they got Ranveer Singh, this children's coloring book of a guy in all white clothes. It was like a palate cleanser. Like, you know when you go and smell perfumes and they make you smell coffee so that you can smell the next one?
दोस्त बेकारी नहीं है अपन बहुत पैसे अपने पास.
Every time I can't take too much of a Ranveer picture, I'm gonna look at this picture of him in white to palate cleanse. Look, the writing of the film is very good and they could have gotten away without caring about the casting, but they did, and that's what makes this movie special. For example, Ranveer Singh's actual wife plays his wife in the movie. Sandeep Patil's son Chirag Patil plays his father in the film. There was one scene where they showed the audience and Kapil Dev was sitting in the audience. Wow! It was a good moment. I felt like I was watching Adam Project all over again. Okay, listen, spoiler alert, India wins in the end. Honestly, it's a great film. It's like biopic making at its peak. I can't believe the movie wasn't a bigger blockbuster than it was. Imagine the pitch meeting. Hello sir, I have a great movie idea. India loves cricket, India loves Bollywood, let's bring it together. You mean like Bollywood stars and cricketers? No sir, that's Inside Edge. I'm talking about 83. Come on, get your mind out of the gutter. You know what my favorite thing about the movie is? That it does not steer away from cricket. There are so many things I learned about cricket because of this film. Like, did you know there's a thing called a mongoose bat? No, not a batsman playing with a mongoose. A mongoose bat has a long handle and a short blade. No, that's a razor. A mongoose bat makes it difficult to play cricket with, but easier to hit sixes with. Mongoose bat को हराने के लिए कोबरा bowling करनी पड़ती है. Okay, let's move on to the next recommendation. Since the theme of this episode is Cricket Fever, the next show is Cricket Fever Mumbai Indians on Netflix. The show is about Mumbai Indians, the champions of 2017 and their journey practicing for the 2018 T20 Cup. Okay, it's not a conventional sports documentary because इसमें कोई underdog है ही नहीं. These guys literally won the last championship. The show ends on the 8th episode with them celebrating that they qualified to top 4. They don't show anything after that. You know why? They lost. I found this with a simple Google search. This is what happens when you own the team and the internet. I'll use the internet to find out your scam. My favorite thing about this luxury real estate documentary, sports documentary, is how they only conveniently show themselves up until they are good. I'm the best. I'm the best. It's like you're showing your chat to your girlfriend, scrolling only until you reach the chat where you're talking to your ex. Then you snatch your phone. In the first episode, they showed that Akash Ambani says he did not sleep all night because he was scared that what if tomorrow in the auction he'll not be able to buy Krunal Pandya. I wish they showed us both sides because I'm sure even Krunal Pandya stayed up all night thinking, what if the richest man in the country doesn't buy me? So they show that after their first defeat, Nita Bhabhi tries to motivate the team by playing a team building exercise, treasure hunt inside her house. How do you play treasure hunt in a house full of treasures? Kuch bhi! Can you imagine that game? Rohit Sharma is picking up a vase and she's like, no, that's not the treasure. He's like, have you seen the price tag on this? In another episode, Nita Bhabhi says a very cute thing. She tells the team that they have to win because some underprivileged kids were coming to watch. Which made me think, everybody is underprivileged compared to Nita Ambani.
मैं गरीब हूँ
So this fashion and lifestyle sports documentary has one scene where Akash Ambani says that I believe that the team will win if I'm wearing something red. Red socks, red underwear. Really? Is red that lucky? Thanks. Even Shloka has been ignoring Akash's messages and leaving him on red because red is their lucky color. The series also talks about how the cricketers deal with being public figures. Like, after a game, they always go back and check their Twitter to see what the people are saying about them. Which goes to show that the best time to tweet to any of them is right after they're done playing. At Rohit Sharma, Twitter check करने का time है, विराट भाई को follow करने का time नहीं है, हाँ? I mean, in his defense, maybe he just has fat fingers. Maybe he was on Twitter with his cricket gloves on. इसीलिए मैच खत्म होने के बाद you don't straight go to Twitter. You remove your gloves first. Okay, listen, don't quote me on this, but I've heard that they're making another team. Yeah, but this is not Mukesh, it's Anil. That's why it's going to be an underarm cricket team that gets out on one tip, one hand.
बाप रे बाप, तो fast ball डाल रहा है यार.
Honestly, the documentary was a fun watch if you go with no expectations. You won't be able to relate to the Ambanis, nor will you be able to relate to the players. Maybe they'll make an Anil Ambani's team documentary for me to relate to. That brings us to the end of the episode. Thank you for watching. Today's Swiggy question is, what superstitions do you believe while you're watching a cricket match? Let us know in the comments below. Best answer gets Swiggy vouchers. Have a great Swiggy weekend.